How you doing? I'm Parcee, and I'm the organizer of this year's Social Studies Cow Talk. The theme of this Cow Talk will be over the Celebrate Freedom Week, which is my favorite curriculum to teach because it expresses the freedoms we enjoy each and every day. Our speakers of today will be going over the Bill of Rights. Please welcome Patrick and Luis.
Thank you, Billy. Hi everybody, I'm Luis Perez, and I'm super excited to be here. I'm a curriculum specialist, and I'm so happy we get to talk about Celebrate Freedom Week. So what is Freedom Week? Under the Texas Essential Code, denomination 29.907, in Freedom Week, every social studies student will cover the three most essential documents in American history: the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. In Celebrate Freedom Week, there is one document that outshines the all, one document that brings it all together. That document is the Bill of Rights. Everybody is familiar with the Bill of Rights. Everybody has an understanding. Many people are very familiar with the First Amendment, freedom of speech. An amendment that's been more active in the news recently is the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. But today, we're going to cover an amendment that is not well known by people. That is the Eighth Amendment. The Eighth Amendment states that excessive bail should not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel or unusual punishments will be inflicted. We believe that this amendment is so important to know because many of our students will come into contact with the criminal justice system. If they know their rights, they will be able to defend their freedoms. This curriculum also allows our students to think about the bigger picture. There are so many questions regarding these amendments. One of those would be, who do these rights pertain to? Now I'm going to hand it over to my colleague Patrick, and he's going to cover our central question.
All right, thank you, Luis. My name is Patrick Gailey, and I'm going to be taking us through our central question. Of course, we're talking about the Eighth Amendment here. And we really think that this is such a cool curriculum to get to teach our students as, celebrated during Celebrate Freedom Week and required under state law, because it really helps us analyze these three important documents as they apply to subsequent American history. And as you can see here within the TEACS provision itself, it says this is to include the relationship of its ideas to the rich diversity of our people as a nation of immigrants. And this is going to lead us to our central question here. All right? We're going to look at how the Eighth Amendment and the Bill of Rights apply to different people. Who do these rights apply to? And do they apply to illegal immigrants? All right, we'll see that this is really applicable to current events right now, which is great for the curriculum and helping our students apply what they're learning to current events. We see that the Supreme Court is currently battling with this right now, and they're looking at whether or not it's constitutional to hold immigrants without bond. Something they still have not quite yet decided, all right? And, we see that some people do think that the law is designed to deny immigrants their basic rights, all right? But let's go back here and look again here, where we're talking about the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, all right? Within the Declaration of Independence, we see this really important clause that we all know. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, all right? Unalienable. Whether you're a citizen or not, you should have access to these things like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that is repeated again in the 14th Amendment, not part of the Bill of Rights, but a very important amendment which helps outline who is granted citizenship in the United States, where it says, "Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of the law." And for us to hold an immigrant in detention is to deny them their basic rights, and it is without due process of the law. So the 14th Amendment, of course, outlines that anyone born in the United States is granted citizenship. And here we can see another inconsistency with our current administration, where now Trump, our current president, is trying to question that. And so that for us really does prove that just because an administration is currently denying rights to immigrants does not necessarily mean it's lawful or constitutional. Brings us back to the Eighth Amendment. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishment inflicted. all right? And the 14th Amendment, these are both under attack right now by our current administration and not being honored when it comes to illegal immigrants. So our essential question, do these apply to illegal immigrants? We would argue, yes, they should apply to illegal immigrants, especially because of this clause in the 14th Amendment, that no state shall deprive a person of life, liberty, or property. Thank you. Really quickly, here are our works cited, a couple of articles from the internet, which I mentioned, and of course, our teaks. Thank you very much.